104.5 XLO live in the Clinton Savings Bank studio. Jen and Frank, and we are joined, as always, by Worcester City Manager Ed Augustus. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning, Frank. Good morning, Jen.
All right. Well, a lot happening. That storm rolled through here. How did the city fare?
We did relatively okay. We probably had 40 to 50 streets that were blocked, however, by trees that came down in the middle of streets. I know a lot of our residents were dealing with trees that crushed fences and back porches and hit their houses. And so there was a lot of damage that was done throughout the city, and so there'll be a lot of cleanup.
Did anyone get hurt during any of this?
Thank goodness there's been no reports of injuries that I've heard. So, we tried to make sure that everybody knew, that this was coming, got the word out. Particularly, we had a lot of restaurants, of course, who have outside dining, tents, tables outside. So we really tried to get the word out to get those things inside.
Just shifting topics real fast, you mentioned the restaurants and businesses in the city. How's the feedback been? Like, how are they doing now that we've gotten to the point where they can kind of reopen?
I think overall good. Certainly when you lose any night to weather, it does challenge them because every day really counts. We also are a little concerned about the increase in the number of cases. We're going to be doing a press conference. Should be the first one we've done in about a month. Just to kind of alert folks that our numbers are going up in Worcester like they are in Massachusetts. And we all need to make sure that we're following those protocols, wearing those masks, doing the social distancing, because if we don't, we can see in Florida and Texas and other states what can happen, and we don't want to go backwards. And even over the border in Rhode Island, we're seeing them really deal with a major uptick. The governor's now added them to a list of states that you have to quarantine if you go to. So we've really got to keep an eye on this and all do what we have to do to keep the progress we've made.
Ed, are you concerned with all the college kids that are going to be coming back?
I am. That's always a challenge when you bring people from every corner of the country into your community. We have been meeting and working with the colleges. They've got pretty robust testing regimens. So all the students have to be tested before they come back. And then they're going to have regular testing schedules. So that if there are outbreaks, they can be quarantined and contained early on. So we're hopeful that'll work. And quite honestly, I think as we get closer, depending on where we are with the virus, folks may need to revisit the idea of bringing students back, at least on the schedule they're currently looking at.
Well, I know when I was in college, if somebody told me not to touch another kid in college, I'd go along with that plan.
Well, you're that one student.
Yeah,
I knew
that guy. Yeah, absolutely. Ed, as always, thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you, guys. Take care.